Hé! Recule! T'es pas un Robert! T'as aucun droit de te battre!
Quelle bande de naïfs. Mourir pour les Robert.
Rends-toi à moi.
Sara, les épreuves, c'est demain. On a les Vidal à affronter, et toi, tu t'embêtes avec ce boulet à synchronisation 0?
Ouais, Sara. Le légendaire Gaël s'est volatilisé il y a 2 ans. Depuis, la fédération mène ses épreuves par...
Ce type n'a pas la moindre fibre de pilote dans le sang. Jamais il peut atteindre 93% de synchronisation.
Voilà. Si Gaël pouvait piloter un méca, il ne serait pas...
Mes veines, Sara.
Non, Gaël.
Tessier aux commandes de la Tempête.
Avec ton niveau actuel, tu vas y ramper devant ton adversaire.
Ferme-la! Tu connais que dalle à ces engins!
Avec ce niveau de synchronisation, un pilote dominerait tout. Un tel génie ne se plante...
Jacob! Pile attends, on verra où t'en es niveau synchronisation.
Depuis que Sara est blessée, c'est toi notre meilleur atout.
Tout repose sur...
Merci, Jacob. Jacob, c'est quoi ce délire?
Putain, il y a sûrement un autre chemin. Pourra invoquer le méca, d'où que tu sois sur la Terre. Non! De notre promesse, c'est ta vocation.
Taux de synchronisation neurale à 56%.
C'est un 56%? Plus que...
30% de synchronisation. Vous, les Robert, êtes déjà cuits.
Taux de synchronisation neurale à 35%. Méca Orion 2 autorisé.
Mais t'es qui, toi? Tu oses débarquer en plein milieu de mon duel?
Elle s'est rendue, point final. Maintenant moi, Gaël Tessier.
Code orange. Une astrobête Apex a percé le périmètre. Tous les postes, ici le commandement. Directive d'urgence Oméga. Feu.
Le méca est là, Dieu merci. Nous voilà sauvés.
Aux commandes de la Tempête, le dernier engin Orion 6, c'est Gaël Tessier, le fleuron de la fédération. Avec 90% de synchronisation neurale, un record absolu. Il reste à ce jour le seul pilote au monde capable de maîtriser seul un méca Orion 6. Regardez, Gaël a gagné, encore une fois. Il nous a tous sauvés. Beau boulot, Gaël. T'as encore sauvé la planète, mais... J'ai une sale nouvelle. Un essaim d'astrobête vient de ravager la ville de tes parents.
Pardon?
Désolé, gamin, on a déjà dépêché une équipe.
Allez, fonce!
Félix!
Julie! Julie! Maman! Non! Gaël! Papa! Je t'ai fabriqué ça. C'est l'invocateur de la tempête. Ne le perds pas. Quand t'auras atteint 100% de synchronisation, tu pourras invoquer le méca, d'où que tu sois sur la Terre. Non! J'ai sauvé des milliers d'inconnus. Et pour les miens, je n'ai rien pu faire. À quoi ça sert tout ça? Tu te souviens de notre promesse? Quand t'étais gamin, tu m'as demandé de bâtir le méca le plus puissant. J'ai tenu ma part. Et c'est ta vocation, Gaël. Et pour ta mère et moi, t'es notre fierté. Non!
Et là, laisse ton don parler. Ce monde a besoin de toi.
Donne tout ce que t'as. Sinon t'es mort.
Ah bon? Ouais, allez-y. J'en ai assez d'être tout seul ici.
Pas un geste. Foutez-lui la paix. Trois, 2. Ça va? Hé! Tiens bon!
T'appelles Gaël Tessier ton héros avec ce niveau de combat? Tu n'arrives qu'à déshonorer le génie qui a piloté seul la tempête pour abattre l'astrobête Apex.
Il a raison, il te faut un autre héros. Parce que ce Gaël, ce n'est qu'un raté qui n'a même pas pu sauver les siens.
Ferme-la, Gaël. T'es un pauvre nul qui sait même pas piloter. Porter le même nom que Gaël Tessier te donnera pas le droit de cracher sur mon héros. Gaël tourne à 90% de synchronisation. Ça relève de la légende pour piloter des mechas haut de gamme. Nous les Robert, nous régnons sur Arcadie. Mais face au Tessier, on fait pas le figure. Et toi, t'es juste le larbin au service des Robert. Reste à ta place, putain. Encore!
Avec ton niveau actuel, le vortex du coup de nucléaire va t'avaler tout cru. À moins que tu veuilles ramper devant ton adversaire.
Ferme-la! Tu connais que dalle à ces engins! Ah. Putain! Gaël avait vu juste?
Gaël? Pourquoi tu fais encore les corvées? J'avais dit de pas t'affecter à ça.
En fait, je préfère faire le ménage que de piloter un engin. Au moins je suis là pour mon amour quand ça compte. Plutôt que planqué dans un tas de métal au loin.
Sara, les épreuves, c'est demain. On a les vitales à affronter, et toi, tu t'embêtes avec ce boulet à synchronisation 0? Ouais, Sara. Le légendaire Gaël s'est volatilisé il y a 2 ans. Depuis, la Fédération mène ses épreuves partout pour dénicher un pilote digne de se lier à la Tempête. Le vainqueur pourrait rejoindre la base de la Tempête et prendre les commandes de ce méca légendaire.
Les Vidal nous écrasent depuis des années. S'ils raflent les épreuves demain, on n'existera plus.
Gaël, t'as rien à voir avec les Robert. Si je perds demain, on risque tous d'y passer. Le moment venu, tu dois partir d'ici.
Sara.
Pense à toi d'abord, Sara. Ce teint de Basile Vital te convoite depuis toujours. Il est l'héritier des Vital. Quand il te veut dans son lit, personne n'ose lui dire non.
Qu'il essaie pour voir.
Taux de synchronisation neurale à 93%. Taux de synchronisation neurale à 93%.
93% de synchronisation. Vraiment? Gaël, t'étais le seul à côté du moniteur. Tu l'as activé? C'est bien ton taux?
Sara,
T'as perdu la tête, Sara. C'est un nettoyeur. Ce type n'a pas la moindre fibre de pilote dans le sang. Jamais il peut atteindre 93% de synchronisation.
Voilà. Si Gaël pouvait piloter un méca, il ne serait pas coincé ici à récurer le sol et à faire des corvées de laquais.
C'est ça. Avec ce niveau de synchronisation, un pilote dominerait tout. Un tel génie ne se planquerait jamais dans un coin perdu.
Je devrais lui avouer la vérité.
Attends, Gaël. C'est toi le héros qui a sauvé la Fédération?
Maman, non! Non! Je suis pas un héros, Sara. Je n'ai pu protéger personne.
Je le savais. Un raté comme Gaël a 93% de synchronisation, mon œil.
Salut, Sara.
Jacob! Pile à temps, on verra où t'en es niveau synchronisation.
Depuis que Sara est blessée, c'est toi notre meilleur atout.
Tout repose sur toi demain, hein?
Taux de synchronisation neurale à 48%.
48%!
Les Robert ont tout misé sur ce type. Et après toutes ces années, il n'atteint que 48%.
C'est énorme! On a une vraie chance de l'emporter!
Je le jure devant Dieu, je vais faire briller les Robert.
Sous-estime pas Basile Jacob. Son taux pourrait déjà dépasser 50%.
Gaël, boucle-la! T'es même pas pilote et ton avis compte pour rien!
Si Sara avait pas risqué sa vie pour te sauver, ses voies neurales seraient intactes. Son taux stagne sous les 50% depuis 2 ans maintenant. Tout ça, c'est ta faute!
Ça suffit. C'était un accident. En plus, avec Jacob à nos côtés, on a encore une carte à jouer. Si Dieu le veut, on va s'en sortir.
Carrément! Avec lui dans notre camp, on va gagner!
Quelle bande de naïfs. Mourir pour les Robert, jamais. Mais Sara, toi tu seras à moi, c'est sûr.
Jacob, il y a un truc qui cloche chez lui.
Sara. C'est le jour J demain. Voici du bon thé, ça t'aidera à passer une bonne nuit.
Merci, Jacob. J'ai des trucs à faire. Repose-toi bien aussi.
Merde, j'étais à 2 doigts de l'avoir.
Si je perds demain, sauve-toi avec cet argent.
Sara. Non, je te laisse pas. Écoute, ça va peut-être te surprendre, mais je t'aime depuis un bon moment. Depuis que t'as sauvé ma vie, il y a 2 ans. Alors allez. Pas de combat demain. Je refuse qu'il t'arrive un malheur.
Sérieux? Gaël! C'est tout ce que t'as à dire? En tant que leader des Robert, je tomberai avec les miens au cas où.
Sara!
Franchement, je pensais pas que tu serais si lâche. Quelle déception!
Hors de question qu'il lui arrive un truc. Mais le seul méca d'Arcadie est aux mains des Vidal. Sauf si la tempête.
Taux de synchronisation neurale à 93%.
93%, toujours insuffisant pour invoquer la tempête.
Putain, il y a sûrement un autre chemin.
Le méca légendaire!
Noé.
2 ans déjà. Et voir la tempête me fait toujours autant vibrer. Non, Gaël, laisse tomber.
Gaël, tu vois ça? Gaël Tessier aux commandes de la tempête. C'est le héros qui a sauvé le monde. Celui que je vois dans mes rêves.
Elle rêve de moi?
Ce que vous avez sous les yeux, c'est la légende Gaël Tessier avec sa tempête pour abattre l'astrobête Apex. L'épreuve du jour vise un seul but. Repérer le meilleur candidat d'Arcadie pour rejoindre la base de la tempête avec la chance de devenir son prochain pilote. Noé, lance la simulation.
Simulateur de cyberchoc des Méchas activé.
Les Méchas dans cette arène sont peut-être des simulations de Noé, mais la douleur est réelle. Les dégâts neuraux aussi. Si quelqu'un ici a peur de mourir, la sortie est là.
Les Robert sont pas des
Lâche! J'y vais en premier.
Ouais!
Taux de synchronisation neurale à 30%. Mécha Orion 2 autorisé.
30% de synchronisation. Vous, les Robert, êtes déjà cuits.
Taux de synchronisation neurale à 35%. Mécha Orion 2 autorisé.
Un engin ne vaut que par son pilote. On n'a pas encore perdu.
Assez. À genoux, Sara. Jure-moi d'être mon esclave sexuel. Ou regarde, sans rien faire tes gens tomber un par un.
Les Robert sont pas des lâches.
Alors,
Bon, je me bats.
Synchronisation neurale confirmée. Mécha Orion 3 autorisé.
Suivant.
Taux de synchronisation neurale à 56%.
C'est fou. Basile a atteint 56%. Plus que Sara à son sommet.
Sara. Sara! Trop lente, Sara.
Non, c'est pas fini.
Non! Sara! Sara!
Rends-toi à moi. Sois mon esclave dévoué, et je pourrai te laisser en vie. Et je laisserai peut-être ton clan repartir avec des miettes. D'autres ratés, Robert, ont le cran de venir mourir? Personne?
Sara.
Alors Sara m'appartient. Et la place de pilote pour la tempête, c'est pour moi!
Je me battrai pour les Robert.
Recule à ta place, Gaël. T'es zéro en synchronisation. T'as pas ta place pour nous représenter.
Porter le nom de Gaël fait pas de toi le légendaire Gaël Tessier. Tu vas y laisser ta peau.
C'est Jacob. Jacob débarque. Sara est sauvée.
Reste à l'écart, Gaël.
Gare à toi, Jacob. Sa synchronisation est à 56%.
Je viens vous offrir l'emblème des Robert et le titre héréditaire de baronnie. Seigneur Basile, s'il vous plaît, veuillez accepter ma capitulation et ma fidélité totale.
Jacob, c'est quoi ce délire?
Le sang Robert coule pas dans mes veines, Sara. Tu pensais que j'allais finir avec ta famille foutue? Seigneur Basile, c'est l'avenir.
Mon père t'a élevé comme son propre fils. Dieu te punira pour ça, sale traître!
T'as choisi le bon camp, Jacob. Lève-toi. Désormais, t'es un Vidal. Sara, ma petite esclave chérie, la tombe à genoux et embrasse mes pieds. Je vais m'éclater à te dresser.
Jamais de la vie!
Alors crève.
Sara!
Hé! Recule! T'es pas un Robert! T'as aucun droit de te battre! Soumets-toi ou crève.
Plutôt mourir en poussière que de me soumettre. Jamais je ne serai ton esclave.
Tu sais quoi, Sara? Plus tu résistes, plus je prends mon pied à te briser.
Sara!
Non! Basile, sale taré!
T'aurais pu être à moi, mais t'as dit non. Je vais te refiler à mes gars, du coup. Qu'ils se fassent plaisir avec toi. Plus qu'une pièce.
Ça!
Duel terminé. Simulation holographique désactivée.
Mais t'es qui, toi? Tu oses débarquer en plein milieu de mon duel?
Elle s'est rendue, point final. Maintenant moi, Gaël Tessier, mari de Sara Robert, je vais me battre pour les Robert.
Taux de synchronisation neurale à 100%, liaison neurale établie, invocation de la tempête.
Three years ago, I gave up everything to help my cousin Tucker on his ranch. Today, I'm finally collecting my share of the profits. $1 million. Change of plans, Cole. This farm doesn't need you anymore. What about my money? Fine. I'll give you $5,000, you limp dut. Now get lost. But you owe me $1 million. $1 million? $5,000 is more than you deserve, Cole. 3 years ago, you had 100 heads. Now you've got 2,000 heads. $5 million last quarter. I worked day and night for you. I built this ranch. Boys, y'all hear this? My poor cousin thought he was running this place.
I promise you, $5,000 is more than your work was ever worth.
Pick up your money.
I hate that I need this money. $5,000 won't fix what he stole from me. But it's enough for a new start.
Got something to say, cousin?
Without me, this place is dead by Christmas. You'll be calling me.
The hell I will.
Do I have what it takes to start my own farm? Only one way to find out.
Hey, Jefe. This land is shit, Jefe. Waste of money.
We'll see.
Nothing will grow here. Mark my words, gringo.
I said, we'll see. Everyone else sees dead land. 400 acres of dust, salt, and weeds. That's the only reason I can afford it. But I've never seen it that way. I always felt something was still living under it. Something waiting. All right, then. Let's build it.
Are you going to stand on my porch all day, or are you going to come in?
Mrs. Holloway. Mrs. Holloway. Your west section, 400 acres. Let me lease it for 1 year.
You're Hank's grandson, the poor one.
Yes, ma'am.
That land killed my husband. 6 men leased it after him. They all lost everything. Are you sure you want to risk it?
I don't talk just to talk, Mrs. Holloway.
Well, I don't lease to fools. Well, I don't lease to fools.
She's testing me.
Mabel, heard you were taking offers.
I don't recall asking you over, Tucker.
Whatever the boy offered, I'd double. 15,000.
Tucker can afford any land he wants. So why fight me for this dead pasture? He doesn't want the land. He just wants to humiliate me. Go home, cousin.
Boy's so broke. He can only afford a pile of dead dirt. This ground isn't dead, ma'am.
Say more, boy.
Continuously grazed for 40 years. Never rested. Foxtail and ironweed grow. Wind comes off that ridge. This land is waiting. Waiting for the right master. Come on, Cole. You're saying a bunch of nonsense. We all know this is barren land.
Tucker, off my porch.
Excuse me?
You're standing on my husband's wood. Get off. 3,000. 1 year.
Mabel, I just offered you 15.
I said, get off.
Crazy old woman.
My husband, Henry, kept this for 30 years. Henry believed in that land his whole life. Maybe this'll help you prove he was right.
With a $3,000 lease, I've got only my savings and the extra $2,000 from Tucker. So I've got to make it work somehow.
Mabel gave me a chance. Now I've got to buy my first herd. These are good steers. Tucker's selling his 8 best as trash. He just never knew what he was looking at. Son, you here to buy lunch? Nah, the whole pen. Cole, those are killing cows. Tucker cowed them for a reason. Tucker's burning my money. He thinks he's pricing me out. But I've got more saved than he thinks. And these cows are worth it. Welcome to the auction, cousin.
Lot 1, starting at 8. Do I hear 8? 8:59. 9 to the brown shirt. 10, 11, 12 to the boss. 13, 14.
Tucker's bidding against me on his own cattle, just so I don't get my hands on any cows.
Boy never picked a steer in his life, walks into my yard. Picks the worst 40 I got.
Son, he's setting you on fire. Walk away.
14, going once, twice. Sold, 40 head, 1,400 apiece.
That's how my poor cousin does business. Now you're $56,000 in the hole. Where do you think you're going to get that money when you're flipping burgers next month? Save me a seat, bub.
It will wipe out my savings. But I've got the money. Thanks for the cattle, Tuck. You just sold me your 8 best. That'll do.
Sure, this barn isn't pretty to look at, but it's all mine.
Hey, Pop. Come here, then.
No collar. You need a job, little miss, huh? Good, because I need the help.
I memorized Tucker's breeding records, bone structure, genetic line. He never looked. 4 of these 8 came from the line he gave up on, easily worth twice what he charged me.
Tucker, you dumb son of a bitch. Let's show that jerk what we got, okay, Annabella?
Henry's notebook has a plan for this land. Cut the 400 acres into 40 paddocks. Move the herd every few days. Let them eat 1 patch while the other 39 rest. I've got a solar panel to keep the electric fence powered. If I just keep going, I can finish this electric fence by tonight. I'm so close.
The hell is this idiot doing?
He bought my cuts. Split that dead pasture into little squares and thinks he's building a ranch.
Yeah, boss. He's gone crazy.
Dale, bet you a case of beer he doesn't last 90 days.
And the sky so blue, I got a heart that's born to be true.
First test, get him calm, get him eating.
Riding through the wild with the wind in my hair. Ain't no change going down to the plains. I'm living my dreams. out here in the West, where the air.
No.
$38, $39. Where's the last one?
She was only 4 months old. I didn't check the weather. I turned the cows out too soon. They didn't know the wire yet, and she paid for it.
I'm sorry, girl. This is on me.
Never again. I won't fail again.
I need better equipment. That electric fence didn't last long. I'm running out of money. I need cash. Today.
This car is the last thing of value I own. My father rebuilt the engine with me when I was 16. I swore I'd never sell it. But a farm needs equipment more than a man needs memories.
Whoa, boy. What you asking for it?
What can you give me?
A car like this, you're looking at 45 grand, maybe 50.
If you can give me cash today, you got a deal.
Sorry I had to sell the car, Pop. You and me built that engine from nothing.
Now I've got to do the same thing with this land. Now, we do it right.
6 weeks since the storm. Every paddock has a backup now. Backup chargers, backup water, backup everything. I won't lose another calf.
Morning, cousin. 40 acres of cow, boys running a petting zoo. Enjoy it while it lasts, cousin. Bet those cow spouse won't even touch that dead grass. She's the weakest one. If she eats, they all eat. I'll be damned. Tucker, that boy knows cattle better than anyone in this county. Huh. You'll throw another cold one back, old. Better than your daddy did. Better than you ever will. Drive. Boss. Drive!
He's got no staff to back him up. Gonna be an easy job, brother. Old lady can't shoot for shit!
What the? Come at me, son. Just try me.
I've made my choice. The cursed beast prince from the neighboring kingdom. I'll marry him.
Ella, my sweet girl, you finally came to your senses. What kind of wedding dress do you want? I'll get the best designers.
I'm going off to die for your mistress' daughter. And you think you can just buy me off with a wedding dress?
Mistress's daughter? How dare you call her that? Drusilla is your sister!
Drusilla and that mistress mother of hers pushed my mom to her death, stole my home, named me Cinderella, and made me their maid behind closed doors. She is not my sister!
You! Fine! What do you want? Name your price.
First, I'm taking back my mother's dowry. All 8 million crowns. Second, once I'm married off, send my guard Kit to serve that mistress's daughter of yours.
Are you insane? That's more than half the estate. And isn't Kit your favorite guard? You're not taking him with you?
Fine. Say no, then. Let Drusilla go feed the beast.
Wait! Take your mother's dowry, and I'll send Kit wherever you want him. But you have to get married in 3 days! Our family has a marriage agreement with the Beast Prince. If Ella doesn't marry him, Drusilla has to. I can't let my little girl die.
Ella! The money! Sure, I get that.
But you like Kit the best. How could you leave him with Drusilla?
Drusilla.
Because, just like everyone else in this house, Drusilla is the only one he loves. A year ago, at the Royal Masquerade, I fell for a masked man. I don't know how it happened. Maybe because I hadn't felt that happy since my mother died. I didn't even get his name. Before the clock struck midnight. But not long after, I saw him again. As one of my family's guards. I'd know those eyes anywhere. I knew it was him. From that day on, I started chasing after him. But no matter what I did, he never even looked my way. I thought he was just cold. Until yesterday.
My prince, you fell for Lady Drusilla at the ball. You could just marry her. Why hide your identity and lower yourself to be a guard in her family? I looked into her. Drusilla is the mistress's daughter. She's had a hard life. She always lived in fear. I don't want to overwhelm her. I'll win her heart slowly. It's a shame her sister Cinderella doesn't know that. She throws herself at you every day. But she is stunning, though. Why not... I've never even looked at her. She is nothing compared to Drusilla.
Kit, that was the moment I chose to let you go and stop torturing myself.
You asked for me, my lady?
Kit, you lose yourself just staring at a portrait of Drusilla, but with me, you're always ice cold. Whatever. I'm done loving someone who doesn't want me. Guard, prince, whatever you are. You mean nothing to me now. Take me to the jewelry auction, now.
I'm off duty today. Please ask someone else.
Fine. But I heard Drusilla will be at the auction too.
Wait here. I'll get the carriage.
Of course. For Drusilla, you'll break any rule. Don't worry, Kit. In 3 days, I'll hand you over to her myself. At least one of us will get what they want.
Something's different about her today. Usually by now, she'd be... Why am I even thinking about this? I don't care about her.
Ella, I didn't know you could afford coming to an auction. Oh, I just mean, since we're sisters, if you see anything you like, I'll buy it for you. You're just a mistress's daughter. Don't call me your sister.
How dare this little cinder wench talk to me like that?
Kit, I only mentioned I wanted honey waffles the other day. I never thought you'd go through that awful storm just to bring them to me. They were still warm when I got them. Thank you.
It was nothing, Lady Drusilla. I was passing that way.
Passing that way? You said you had an emergency. You left me alone in the middle of the storm. For her honey waffles? I went home soaked, burned with a fever all night, and I was still worried about you. Still, thank you. Oh, Ella. You look awful. Are you still sick?
Don't touch me!
I am the captain of the Royal Guard. Anything Lady Drusilla wants, His Highness will buy for her, no matter who tries to outbid her.
Who would dare bid against the prince? Do they have a death wish? I heard the prince never shows interest in women. Why is he going this far for Lady Drusilla?
He's the future king. Does this mean Lady Drusilla is going to be queen?
May I ask where His Highness is? I'd love to thank him in person.
When the time is right, His Highness will come to you himself.
Well, Cinderella, are you raising your bid? This time it won't cost you money. It'll cost you your life.
Our next item is the Mermaid's Tear Bracelet. Bidding starts at 50,000 crowns. We'll take it. A full set of gold headpieces. Bidding starts at 200,000 crowns. Taken. Our final piece, the Moon Goddess Amulet. Bidding starts at 800,000 crowns.
I'm marrying a beast. This could protect me.
The prince will take it.
Is the prince really going to buy out the entire auction?
That's right. As long as Lady Drusilla is pleased, His Highness couldn't care less about anyone else.
Well played, Your Highness. Well played.
That concludes today's auction. Congratulations to Lady Drusilla for winning every single item.
She's that angry? I suppose I could have left her a piece.
Take me to the tavern down the street.
I need a drink before I lose my mind.
A tavern? I've never been to a place like that. Take me with you. Get out.
Let's go.
Kit, why do you think the prince is being so good to me? We've never even met.
Maybe you have. And maybe he likes you.
Stop teasing me. He's the prince. Why would he...
I heard the prince is looking for someone who loves him for who he is. Not for his looks, not for his title. And if he fell for you, maybe it was meant to be.
Then, do you like me too, Kit? The way the prince does?
Take your flirting outside. This is my carriage.
I'm so sorry, Ella. Are we being too loud?
Well, well. Isn't this Lady Ella? Didn't think we'd catch you out here. Come have a drink with us.
So the rumors were true. You really are stunning. Care for a dance?
Kit!
Sweetheart, you came to a place like this. Don't act so innocent now.
Get your hands off me! Took you long enough. Are you her personal guard now?
Apologies, my lady. I didn't see you.
Right. She's the only one you ever see.
Why does it hurt to see her like this? No, it's just guilt. That's all.
Don't worry. Once I'm married off, you can protect her all you want.
A griffin! Get the griffin!
Kit, next time, save Ella first, okay? She was bleeding so much. It's all my fault. I'm the one who insisted on going to that tavern.
Don't blame yourself, Lady Drusilla. If I had to do it 100 times over, I'd still choose to protect you first.
Why?
Because I like you.
Ella, you're finally awake! Does it hurt? This is all my fault.
If you know that, then get out.
Ella, how could you?
My lady, everything happened too fast. I could only protect one of you. From now on, I will stand guard by your bed until you are fully recovered.
Kit, you failed your duty as my guard. I'm punishing you under the estate rules. Any objections? Your Highness, you're the future king. I bet no one has ever dared lay a finger on you.
No objections.
You could reveal who you really are, or walk away right now, but you'd rather let me humiliate you just so you can stay close to her? Do you really love her that much?
Punish me instead, hit me. Please, don't hurt Kit.
Move.
No, it's my fault you got hurt. Take it out on me.
How could I let you get hurt? If she needs someone to punish, she can punish me.
Drusilla! How dare you hurt her!
I used to dream of standing before you in the most beautiful wedding dress. Who's there?
You hurt someone you never should have touched. Now take your punishment.
Those eyes. Kit, it's you. You have beautiful eyes.
Not as beautiful as you. Everyone is staring at you.
I'm not exactly a princess.
Then, I guess I'm not a prince. You saved it. You have a good heart. You make me sick. Trying to run?
Maybe that beautiful night was only ever my dream. I hurt Drusella by accident, and now you're making me pay in blood.
She's crying. Why does it hurt to see that? No, she brought this on herself.
Do you think Kit has a crush on Lady Drusella? She got one little scratch on her back and he completely lost it.
Right. And look at Cinderella up in the attic. Her back was torn open, and no one even bothered to bring her medicine.
I thought I let him go. Why does it still hurt? Hold it together, Ella. You're almost out of here.
We're celebrating Drusella's birthday inside. She's been crying to me and your mother, saying she wants to fix things with you. Go in and have a drink.
No. Do you think I should go in?
Yes, it's what Lady Drusella wants.
Fine.
You're bringing your mistress and her daughter into our home? Then what does that make Ella and me?
If you're going to be here, fix your face. Don't make people think this family is divided.
Ella, Kit, go find somewhere to sit. I'll greet my friends, then I'll be right with you. Drusella, look at all these young lords here today. Is your father picking out a fiancé for you? Wait, didn't your family have a marriage agreement with that cursed prince?
Well, I'm not the one marrying him.
Thank goodness. I heard that prince turned into a beast. I wonder which poor unlucky girl is marrying him. Anyway, what is your type?
Come on, tell us. First, he has to love me so much he'd carve my name over his heart. Second, he has to be brave. Brave enough to walk into the dark forest and bring back the spirit antlers. third...
Gifts from His Highness, the Prince. His Highness wishes Lady Drusella happy birthday. The first gift is a royal pink diamond necklace, valued at 200,000 crowns. The second gift is the Elgin Chaplet of Joy, valued at 200,000 crowns. The third one is a golden... And finally, His Highness gifts Lady Drusella the most beautiful island on the south coast, gift beyond price.
First, the prince bought out the entire auction for Lady Drusella, and now he's sending gifts like this? She had to be the future queen!
I appreciate His Highness's kindness, but please tell him he really shouldn't spend so much on me.
Lady Drusella truly is as gracious as they say. You truly deserve His Highness's favor.
They're both Tremaines, but look at them. Lady Drusella is about to become queen, while Lady Ella is dressed like a peasant with only a guard to keep her company. Lady Ella is the one with real noble blood. She must have done something awful to end up this low.
Father told me, you're taking my place and marrying that beast tomorrow.
Get away from me. It's honestly pathetic. Your mother couldn't beat mine back then, and now you can't beat me at anything either.
What did you just say?
I said, so what if your mother was born noble? My mother still drove her to lose that baby and die. And you became Cinderella. Nothing but our little story.
Ella, why would you hit me? I shouldn't have said that, Ella. I'm sorry.
My poor girl. Look at her face. It's swelling.
I'm fine. As long as Ella feels better, that's all that matters.
Ella, where are your manners?
If she dares doing that in front of everyone, imagine what she does to Lady Drusilla behind closed doors.
She's probably just losing it over all those gifts the prince sent Lady Drusella. Well, her mother died early. No one was around to teach her any manners. No wonder she's so...
I didn't slap her, but... Now I did. I hope you all got a good look. Get out of my way.
Cinderella!
What did you just call me? What, I slap her once, and now you're gonna make me pay 100 times over?
Does she know I was the one who punished her? Impossible. My face was completely covered. My lady, I only meant you already have everything. Can't you show Lady Drusella a little kindness?
What exactly do I have, Tit? The moment Drusella and her mistress mother walked into this house, my mother lost her baby and died with it. They took my father, my room, my tuition, even the dress and heels I was supposed to wear to the ball. They called me Cinderella to insult me. How could you not know that?
But I heard Lady Drusella was the one who had it hard.
Believe whatever you want.
My lady, I need 2 days off. I'm unwell.
Suit yourself. He's not even sick. What is he up to?
Carved Drusella's name here. I wouldn't dare carve anything into you, Your Highness. The king would have me torn apart. Then I'll do it myself. My prince, don't do this!
First, he has to love me so much he'd carve my name over his heart. Second, he has to be brave. Brave enough to walk into the dark forest and bring back the spirit antlers.
Get my horse. I'm going to the dark forest. You can't, Your Highness. That place is too dangerous. And you're already hurt. I can't wait.
Let him go. When the sun rises tomorrow, he and I are done. For good.
Even marrying that beast is better than rotting in this attic forever.
Exactly. Ella has a good heart. She'll definitely break the prince's curse. Who knows, maybe he's gorgeous and completely devoted.
Mom, you taught me with your life, never lose myself in love. No matter what's waiting for me out there, I'll keep going. Huh? Don't worry, I'm taking all of you with me. We're getting out of this hellhole together.
Are these spirit antlers really that hard to get?
Of course. The dark forest is incredibly dangerous, and those sprite deer attack anything that moves.
No wonder Kit was limping and covered in blood when he dropped this off. He even carved your name over his heart. Psst. A lowly guard thinking he could have you. How pathetic.
Exactly. I'm the future queen. Still, Kit does have a nice body and a handsome face. Once I marry the prince, maybe I'll keep him around as a little toy.
Kit, this is the woman you nearly died for. I wonder what your face would look like if you heard her say that.
Goodbye, Ella. You know, I did love you and your mother. Sending you in Drusella's place, I had no other choice.
I used to think you were just a terrible person, but now I see it. You're disgusting.
You...
This is the enchanted pumpkin carriage I rode to the ball.
My lady, what is all this?
Moving out. I'm living somewhere else.
I'll help you take your luggage to your new place.
No. You have a more important job now.
What?
Go buy some fresh honey waffles. Right now. And deliver them to Drusella yourself.
She wants them? Okay. I'll be back soon this time. Wait for me. I'll take you to your new home. It's safer that way.
I'm done waiting for you, Kit.
Chest. Why does it feel like it's being ripped apart?
Aurelius, the handsome heir of the most ancient ducal house in the realm, she became truly untouchable. But fate is a fickle thing. A fortnight before the grand wedding, Lord Lucian fell from his horse in the old forest and never woke. The court healers called it a cursed soul sleep. His body breathed, but his spirit was gone. When House Aurelius came to hold Seraphina to her sacred vow, she laughed in their faces.
Nurse a living corpse. I'd rather die. I will not marry a ruined man. Not for all his wealth.
Lucian's furious soul stood right there in the corner of the great hall, his eyes burning with hatred.
Whoever stays to care for me, I will give her a fortune, an estate, gold, freedom, anything just to spine this treacherous viper when I rise.
A fortune. My eyes lit up. I lifted my trembling hand.
Then I'll marry him.
Every head in the hall turned. Seraphina's mouth fell open, and the dead lord's spirit stared at me as though I had risen from a grave of my own. I did not care for the title. I did not care for the castle. I wanted the gold. I braced for Seraphina to forbid it. All my life her chief delight had been to thwart me, then drink in my misery. But she only smirked and shoved me forward by the shoulder.
You are useless in this house anyway. Go wipe his filth, it suits you. Look at you, throwing yourself at a sleeping man. So starved for a husband you would take a broken one. How low.
I bowed my head and said nothing. Let her sneer. Every cruel word carried me one step closer to the door, and to a fortune that would set me free of all of them. But Lucian's soul did not stay silent.
You poison! For years you wept to me that your sister Alara tormented you. It was a lie. Every word of it. It was you who tormented her, and I, fool that I was, believed you.
His rage frosted the window panes. I tucked my chin and crept toward the Duchess instead.
I am the true-born daughter of this house. If it does not offend you, my lady, I will take my sister's place. I will wed Lord Lucian.
The Duchess Cassandra had worn grief like a veil since her son fell. House Aurelius had sworn to the court that he would soon recover. If the betrothal collapsed now, the whispers would spread, the alliances would crack, and the standing of the house would bleed away. I was, suddenly, the thread holding her dignity together.
You would truly do this. He cannot speak the vows yet. But care for him, keep faith as a wife should, and when he wakes, the seat of this house is yours.
I nodded, meek and eager.
I am gentle with the sick. I nursed my own grandparents to the end.
My parents eagerly chimed in, their smiles dripping with unctuous warmth.
Yes, exactly. The girl is a worthless thing anyway, born for nothing but menial service.
Sending her to care for the young lord is a perfect match. As her parents, we give our full consent. Please, take her off our hands immediately.
They spoke as if discarding a piece of rubbish, utterly desperate to shove me out the door. The soul stopped raging. He drifted close, circling me, his cold gaze raking me head to foot until my spine shivered. I pretended I could not see him, and smiled my most useful smile. Half an hour later I stood in the Chamber of Recovery, and met Lord Lucian Aurelius in the flesh. He was wasted thin, his fine features sharpened by illness, kept alive by tinctures the court healers dripped between his lips and the slow rise of his chest. Cassandra dabbed her eyes.
His skull was struck in the fall. The priest sealed the wound, but the soul sleep holds. Half a year, perhaps 3. We wished to keep up appearances, yes, but also to give him a companion. Seraphina need never have touched a basin. We do not lack for court healers. But a sleeping soul must be called home.
A cursed sleeper, she explained, needs the warmth of constant company, a voice at his ear, day upon day, to keep his mind alight and coax his spirit back. But the heir could not be seen in such a state by outside eyes, and she herself was consumed holding the house together. Seraphina had been the natural choice. Instead, the burden had fallen, of all souls, to me. The spirit stood at the bedside, grey and bitter.
I thought she would never leave me. She has frozen my heart for good. All I want is one reliable soul to read me the parchment dispatches each morning. Is that so much? Gods know if this Alara is even capable.
I listened to him grumble and understood. Body and soul had been torn apart, that was why I could see him drifting. When he woke, his spirit would slip home, and he would see me no more. So I made my plan, and spoke it aloud to the Duchess.
Each morning I will read him the house dispatchings. I will fill the room with music and voices without pause. I will tell him the weather, bring him scents to wake his senses. And the washing, the turning, let me do that too, my lady, if it does not offend. It will help us grow familiar.
The Duchess and the ghost both took it for empty promises. Neither believed a death-touched girl could be so patient, so thorough, so kind. By the next morning, they would learn otherwise. When the Duchess came to the Chamber of Recovery the following day, she stopped in the doorway and stared. I had already shaved Lucian's hollow cheeks smooth, so that he looked less a hollow shell and more a sleeping lord. A traveling minstrel's tune drifted from the corner. On the table, a pot of spiced fruit steeped, its sweetness drowning the bitter reek of healing herbs. I sat at his bedside with a ledger open across my knees, reading the house accounts aloud in a clear, steady voice, pausing now and then to murmur an aside as if he might answer. And in the corner I had built myself a narrow cot, so I need never leave his side, day or night. Cassandra pressed a hand to her mouth.
Child, you may sleep in the castle proper. You need not stay here.
I only smiled. So long as I never had to sleep again under my parents' roof, I would gladly sleep on stone.
My lady,
Staying close strengthens the bond between us.
It will help call him home.
When she had gone, I stole a glance at the ghost. The gray had eased from his face. He watched me with something almost like wonder.
Seraphina was raised soft. She would have made a wretched nurse. This Alora is steadier than I thought. Perhaps the curse did me a kindness.
I went on about my work, dusting the sill, trimming the guttering candles, humming an old cradle song under my breath because silence felt cruel to a sleeping man. The ghost trailed me corner to corner, no longer cold, only curious, as though he had never in his gilded life watched anyone labor on his behalf without being paid or commanded to it.
She does not even know I am watching, and still she is gentle.
I pretended not to hear, and pressed a cool cloth to his brow. After that, I told myself, the rest would be simple. I tucked the blanket to his chin and let myself believe, for one breath, that a fortune was already as good as mine: the gold, the estate, the freedom deed, every coin of it near enough to taste. I began to study the ghost the way a hunter studies tracks. He could not wander far distance from his body seemed to thin him, like ink in water. Mostly he kept to his chamber of recovery, drifting out only on the fairest mornings to taste the air. So when he muttered to himself, I listened.
How did she know I love the old operas? She has done her reading. Not bad. Now if only she would learn that I despise apples and crave the blue-veined cheese from the West Cellar. Every day, apples. I am sick to death of apples.
The next morning I went down to the cold cellar myself, and came back cradling a wheel of cheese so pungent it cleared my own eyes. I unwrapped it slowly at his bedside, smiling at his sleeping face.
My lord, shall we see how well this one has aged?
The reek bloomed through the room, foul and forbidden, the very thing no proper noble heir would admit to loving. The ghost's eyes lit like a starving man's.
Months. I must wake. I must wake and devour a whole wheel with my own hands.
And as he spoke, the blessed water in the court healer's silver basin beside the bed, placed there to trace his life force, stirred with one faint, climbing ripple. I broke a piece of the cheese and ate it where he could see, sighing with pleasure.
Do you know, my lord, this is the first fine thing I have ever tasted. At home I was given the bruised apples, the rotten pears, never anything like this.
The ghost went very still. I had grown easy with his silent face. So I kept talking, the way one talks to a friend, and the words I had swallowed for 20 years came pouring out.
Your mother gave me a purse for my trouble, 200 gold. She thinks the work is hard. But at home I tended my parents, and Seraphina both, and my grandparents before that. Here there is only you. It is the lightest my life has ever been.
When I dared to look, the dead lord's eyes had gone red at the rims.
Are her parents mad? They have a true-born daughter worth 10 of that spoiled orphan, and they starve her to feed a viper. I will see that whole house answer for it!
I felt an unexpected warmth, and pushed it down. Vengeance could keep. So long as the gold reached my hands, I would thank every god there was. From that day, the ghost and I grew close in a way I cannot name. I went on pretending I could not see him, yet I gave him everything he wished before he wished it aloud. And he never left my side, watching all I did with those red-rimmed, thawing eyes. 4 months passed this way. Then, one ordinary afternoon, as I bent his thin fingers gently to keep them from stiffening, his hand twitched. On its own. The ghost stared at his own flesh, stunned.
My nerves. My body answered the touch. Did you feel that? The curse is unraveling. My dawn is coming. I am so close to waking.
I flew to fetch the Duchess, half laughing, half in tears. The good news could not be contained. Within days, learned court healers and priests came from across the realm to attend him. And so did Seraphina. She swept into the chamber of recovery, wrinkled her nose at the sleeping lord, and seized my arm hard enough to bruise.
They say he's waking. Is it true?
When I would not answer fast enough, her palm cracked across my cheek.
You think you've climbed into House Aurorius? You think you can look down your nose at me?
Alara, you fool! Strike her back! I will stand behind you! Strike her!
When he wakes, you crawl back into the gutter. I will tell him I tended him all along. He loves me. He will marry me, waking or not.
The ghost understood before I did.
So long as my mind keeps even a shred of this soul's memory, I will never wed her.
Then he faltered, and his voice dropped.
Never. But will I keep it? When I wake, will the soul's memory and the body's memory truly join? Or will it all wash away and leave me believing lies? If I forget, if I rise and think Seraphina was the faithful one, gods, what then?
I rubbed my stinging cheek and felt my own dread answer his. Whether he married Seraphina or a stranger was nothing to me. But if she stole the credit for my 6 months of toil, my fortune would vanish with it. The ghost suddenly brightened.
My mother. She has seen Seraphina's true face. She will swear it was you who stayed. As long as she lives, Seraphina cannot rewrite this.
But Seraphina was not finished. She went straight to the Duchess and spun her web.
You know his heart, my lady. He chose me. When he wakes, will you truly force him to wed some stranger he does not know? He has cheated death. As his mother, you should support his happiness, not meddle in his marriage.
And to my horror, the Duchess wavered. She drew me aside, her face heavy with apology.
He will not know who tended him in truth. If I say it was Seraphina and they wed as everyone expects, it spares the house a scandal. I will compensate you richly. Only hold your tongue, and no one need ever know it was you.
The ghost raged in my ear.
Elara, have you no spine? Why hand your triumph to that snake?
I wanted to fight. I did. But I had been beaten down since I could walk. With no name, no power, no one at my back, what could I possibly fight with? The ghost looked at me.
Cowards! Every single one of you! My own mother trades my future for a piece of gossip. And you just bow your head. Elara, I will remember the truth on my own.
Having swayed the Duchess, Seraphina took no chances. She fed the news to the court herself, summoning scribes and gossiping nobles to the castle gate.
Under my devoted care, my beloved lord is waking at last. We shall seal our betrothal the moment he opens his eyes. Soon, I will be Lady Aurelius. I thank you all for your blessings.
And the whole realm came to believe that Seraphina's deep, faithful love had worked the miracle. With every court healer's tending and the strength of Lucian's own will, his signs climbed. The color returned to his lips. His breath deepened. Before half a year had passed, the priests laid their hands upon his brow, traded grave looks, and declared his mind whole. He could wake at any hour. The closer that hour drew, the more manic Seraphina's smiles became. She believed she was about to successfully win everything, even though she hadn't cared for him for a single day.
Elara, I pray I remember all of this when I wake. Gods, keep me from forgetting your kindness. Gods, keep me from mistaking that snake for my savior.
I prayed for the same, but none of it was mine to command. Then came the morning I woke and the corner of the room was empty. No gray figure, no drifting voice, no cold. I understood at once. He was waking. I cried out for the Duchess and the court healers. Word raced through the castle, and Seraphina swept in with her scribes and witnesses on her heels. Beneath 100 breathless eyes, the priests murmured the waking rites over his still form. A long silence. Then Lord Lucian Aurelius, the sleeper of House Aurelius, slowly opened his eyes.